Sienna, played Anna Passy, seemed to be turning over a new leaf on Hollyoaks when she and Sweet, Kieran Richardson, became friends on Hollyoaks after starting up their own cleaning company together. Unfortunately, Ethan, Matthew James Bailey, came into their lives on the night he killed his girlfriend Maya Harquell, KY Discala, and forced them to bury her body on the Channel 4 soap. Over the past few weeks on the television drama, Sienna and Ethan have been getting closer, with the former agreeing to become the manager of the newcomer's new business. However, in a sickening death twist, it seems Sienna might actually die when Sweet finds out the truth about her demise. In Wednesday night's First Look episode airing on E4, which airs Thursday on Channel 4, Sienna was left with a huge dilemma on her hands when she discovered Sweet had stolen a necklace from Ethan. Struggling with money, Sweet saw this as his only way out of his financial difficulty, and he thought Ethan owed him anyway for making him bury Maya's body. He was reluctant to apologize for his actions, but he was left shaken when his business partner told him their enemy was working for a dangerous criminal underworld figure. Unfortunately, it was up to the mother of three to explain to Ethan what had happened, and he wasn't happy at all as the situation had left him in a vulnerable position. Although she tried to defend Sweet at first, Sienna ended up blaming him for everything, but the ruthless villain was ready to turn nasty. Viewers were led to believe something horrible had happened, with Ethan next seen in the loft with dirt all over his hands. Sweet turned up to the club and discovered the villain looking as if he had just killed someone, which he admitted he had. He forced the cleaner to scrub the club of any evidence of the crime before revealing he had murdered Sienna for double-crossing him. The father of two broke down in tears, realizing his actions had subsequently led to his friend's demise, but not all was what it seemed. It turned out Sienna wasn't on the plan, and she was happy Sweet was feeling remorseful for making her do all his dirty work. As the troublemakers carried on with their conversation, Sienna said she wanted to be equal with Ethan, nothing more or less. It seems the pair are going to become partners in crime and the new Bonnie and Clyde of the Hollyoaks village, but more twists could be on the horizon. When Sweet finds out Sienna has betrayed him in such a way, he will be livid and will want revenge, as he isn't one to sit back and let people get away with messing him around. Although he hasn't resorted to killing someone before, he knows he isn't going to get out of his latest drama without there being some deadly consequences. He knows only one of them is going to make it out of this alive, and having faked her death twice, the third time around might not be so lucky for Sienna. The character has become adored by viewers, despite having her moments where she can resort to being pure evil and vengeful. Sienna has shown she also has a heart of gold, and she has done everything in her power to try and redeem herself from her previous misdemeanors. She has also fallen in love with several men in Hollyoaks, including bad boy Warren Fox, Jamie Lomas. It seems she and Ethan could make their relationship a little more romantic in the coming months, but could this bad boy be the death of her? If she were to die, Sweet would have to face Ethan, but could he get rid of him by finally shopping him to the police for his crimes? How well do you know your British soaps? How many times has Ian Beale been married in EastEnders? What is the name of Bianca Jackson and Ricky Butcher's son on EastEnders? On EastEnders in 2002, who accidentally ran Jamie Mitchell over in his car, which caused his death? How many times has Corey's Steve MacDonald been married? What happened to Emily Bishop in Coronation Street? Who murdered Maxine Peacock in Coronation Street in 2003? Which incident in 1993 killed off 4 characters in Emmerdale? When did the show stop being known as Emmerdale Farm? On what day did Hollyoaks air its first episode? What was the name of the much-loved Coronation Street pet dog who was put down in April 2020 after 14 years? 1996 saw the arrival of one of Hollyoaks' all-time bad boys and rival, Kurt Benson, but who is he? Who is the longest-serving character on Coronation Street? Who shot Phil in EastEnders? How many fires have there been at Corey's Rover's return? Get out of my pub, you're no soaps fan. You're either too young to remember the big lines or have better things to do on weekday evenings. Casual viewer, you watch them sometimes so you kinda know what's been going on. Die-hard fan, you love watching the soaps so much your entire week is planned around when they air. The actress who plays Sienna, Anna, has spoken out about how Sweet will have his hands full as her character turns back to the dark side. Anna explained, "A little bit of Sienna's natural capacity for crime starts coming out, so then Sweet really has to keep an eye on her and try to rein in some of the things that she's doing. She discovers that she's quite good at it. She's quite organized with the darker side of things," the soap star told Digital Spy. But Ste's idea of reining things in could be to get rid of her once and for all so he doesn't have to worry about her all the time. Of course, because he wasn't killed before, he will feel a huge sense of guilt over what happened, but will he be able to hide the fact he murdered Sienna from his loved one? Taking to Twitter, fans have been sharing their reactions to the news Sienna is dead again, with Grianne writing, "At this rate, when she does eventually die for real, sadly, no one will actually believe it given her constant fake-outs." Also, what's Sweet ever done to her? Sienna's come out to play yet again thanks to Ethan. Clearly #Hollyoaks, they continued. Monica added, "I definitely prefer Sienna and Ethan as criminal besties. They're such a good team and it would be more interesting if they stayed friends." #Hollyoaks. Michelle chimed, "Sienna is the queen of death faking." #Hollyoaks, but is her real death just around the corner?